Hello students, welcome to EduRev.
Have you ever wondered what changes quietly turn a child into a teenager and then into an adult?
In this video, we will walk through adolescence, the physical, emotional, and social changes you can expect between about 10 and 19 years of age, and how to handle them responsibly.
Think of growing like a tiny seed that becomes a sapling and then a full plant, slowly learning to make flowers and seeds over time.
In the same way, animals and humans go through stages before they are ready to reproduce or live independently. Human life moves in stages: infancy, childhood, adolescence, adulthood, and old age. And each stage has its own surprises and lessons. Adolescence usually begins near age 10 and can last until about 19, and it is a time of fast changes in body, feelings, and thinking. During these years, your body begins to prepare for adulthood and reproduction. And your mind changes too, often more quickly than before. Let's look at some of the common physical changes that teens notice first. Many boys and girls grow taller quickly, and their body shape changes as bones and muscles develop. Boys may gain weight, develop broader shoulders, and notice more muscle around the chest and arms. Girls often see breast development and subtle changes in their overall body shape, which is completely natural. A boy's voice usually becomes deeper because the voice box grows. And girls can also notice small changes in their voice. Hair begins to appear in new places, like the armpits and pubic area for both boys and girls. And boys may grow facial hair over time. Skin often becomes oily, and many teens get pimples or acne, which happens when pores get blocked by oil. It helps to remember that the timing and amount of these changes are different for everyone, and that is perfectly normal. Some of these visible changes are called secondary sexual characteristics, like facial hair or breast development, and they help signal puberty. Puberty is the phase of adolescence when both outside and inside the body change to prepare for potential reproduction in the future. For girls, one important sign of reproductive readiness is the menstrual cycle, commonly called a period. A typical menstrual cycle is around 28 to 30 days, but it can vary between 21 and 35 days, and the bleeding usually lasts 3 to 7 days. Some girls feel lower belly pain during their periods, and that can be managed with rest, warmth, and talking to a trusted adult if it is severe. Menstruation is natural and healthy, and it usually stops many years later, around the age of 45 to 55. Sadly, there are wrong beliefs and taboos about periods in some places, such as the idea that girls should be isolated. And those myths are not true. Understanding menstruation from a scientific point of view helps remove shame and support women's health. Adolescence affects feelings and behavior as much as the body, and teens often experience stronger emotions and mood swings. These feelings can be exciting, confusing, or sometimes overwhelming, but they are a normal part of growing up. Learning to understand feelings helps you make thoughtful choices and respond to situations in a healthy way. Good habits like talking about feelings, keeping a diary, or trying creative hobbies can turn strong emotions into positive energy. Nutrition matters a lot during these growth years because your body needs fuel to build bones, muscles, and the brain. Proteins and carbohydrates give energy and help growth. And foods like milk, lentils, and millets are good sources. Calcium is important for strong bones and teeth, and you can find it in milk, cheese, and paneer. Iron helps make blood and keeps you from feeling tired. And foods like spinach, beans, and dried fruits are rich in iron. Vitamin B12 is also important, and our bodies cannot make it. So we must include foods like dairy, eggs, or meat to get enough. A famous scientist, Dorothy Hodgkin, helped us understand vitamin B12, and she won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1964. If iron or B12 are low, teens can feel weak or tired. And schools often give iron and folic acid supplements to help prevent deficiency. Along with a good diet, personal hygiene becomes essential during adolescence to avoid infections and stay comfortable. Keeping the body clean, especially the armpits and private areas, helps prevent rashes and bad smells. Girls should follow menstrual hygiene practices like using sanitary pads or clean reusable cloth pads and disposing of used materials properly. Wrapping used pads in paper and using a covered dustbin keeps things clean, and biodegradable pads are a friendly option for the environment. We must also work to break the stigma around periods by providing clean toilets, sanitary products, and open conversations in schools and communities. Physical activity like running, cycling, and team sports builds stamina, improves mood, and supports healthy growth. A balanced social life and respectful behavior create a safe, friendly environment where everyone can learn and grow. Technology and social media help us connect, but they should be used carefully and responsibly. If you face cyberbullying, mean messages, or sharing private information without permission, tell your parents or teachers right away. Some teens may face pressure to try harmful substances like tobacco, alcohol, or drugs, and it is important to say no the first time and every time. These substances can be addictive and cause lasting harm to the lungs, brain, and memory. So, choosing healthy habits is a smarter path. If you or someone you know struggles with substance use, talking to trusted adults and seeking counseling can make a big difference. There are government programs and helplines that aim to prevent substance abuse and support young people who need help. All of these changes are driven mainly by hormones, chemical messengers that the brain and glands release to control growth and mood. Knowing that hormones are behind many feelings and body shifts can help you feel less confused and more in control. So, what should you remember as a teen navigating these years? First, everyone grows at their own pace. So, comparing yourself to others is not helpful. Second, healthy food, regular exercise, and good hygiene are the best supports for a growing body and mind. Third, talk to trusted adults, teachers, or health workers when you have questions or feel worried, because asking for help is a sign of strength. Thank you for listening and taking these ideas to heart, because they can help you stay healthy and confident. If you want to explore more topics like this, do check out more lessons and videos on EduRev for friendly, reliable guidance. Good luck, take care of yourself, and remember that growing up is a journey you do not have to walk alone.